I'm Darren, I'm from Movie Reviews 101, and today we're going to have some fun as we talk about The Strangers Prey at Night. Directed by Jonas Roberts, who gave us 47 Meters Down and The Other Side of the Door. Starring Christina Hendricks, Bailey Madison, Martin Henderson and Lewis Pullman. The story here follows a family of four who are travelling across America because the youngest daughter is going to boarding school and have to stop overnight at a family trailer park. This trailer park is abandoned and now has our three masked psychopaths playing their games again. So I'm going to have to go straight into Darren's ups because somehow I found three things I liked about this movie. The movie does use some of the shots very well when it comes to trying to create the atmosphere. The trailer park always looks very eerie from start to finish. There's some takes where you just sort of scan around and see things, and I felt that felt really good. And that was what I really liked about this movie. And the fact that the second part of it is going to be part two. The music actually worked for the psychotic nature of what was happening. Most attacks happened with a song of sorts of the popular culture from, I want to say, the 80s. I'm not the best on music. But the two mixed together quite nicely. The third thing, clutching at straws, is a short movie, so you don't have to sit through much. Let's put it that way, it's less than 1:30, so thank you for not making me suffer any longer. But saying I liked all the shots is good. This is where we're going to get to the problems. There is doubt. The three things, and I had to pick just three, that I did not like about this movie. Number one is character development is almost non-existent. We see that the youngest daughter is being sent to boarding school for skipping class. I was like, is that really boarding school requirements? They made out that she had done something seriously terrible, and I do not know what it is. It annoyed me a lot because I expected her to have done something like set fire to a building, maybe, but no. That was annoying. The dad is pretty much just dad. That's it. We learn nothing about him, and mum is, I feel old. The oldest brother is a guy who plays baseball, reluctantly goes on holiday, or the trip, and is going to college soon, and that's your development of our cast. So, do we care? I don't give a shit about these guys, and that's the problem. Part 2 of this is going to actually involve the characters who have no ability to make any decisions, because all the decisions are stupid. At every horror cliche, idiotic moment, you're just sat there going, what are you doing? Because it's such stupid decisions. That just an early example is the children find bodies and then run home or to where they're staying, and the mum and dad say, let's split up and we'll go and look at them ourselves. No, you get in that car and you get the hell out of town. I don't care what time it is, you leave. You don't investigate, you're gone. That was a big problem for me, and this happens constantly through this movie. Even though we do have one complete shoved in your face moment of foreshadowing that does pay off at the end, it's decision making is terrible. And talking about decision making, I remember a couple of weeks back I talked about a horror movie called A Quiet Place, one that I loved, one that I think had the best horror trailer in years, because what did it do? Give away nothing. This movie has given us a trailer that has every single relatively attempted jump scare in it. So when you're sat in the cinema watching them, you're like, oh, that happened, did it? It's like, Really? Is that meant to be scary now? You've shown me it on every horror movie that's been released for the last 3 months. No. Learn how to make trailers to make the audience care. Yes? Make us care. Make us surprised in the movie. Don't do us this anymore. Please. Overall, this was a huge disappointment. And it is actually it's pretty much a comical movie. It's turned The Strangers that we knew from what was more of a psychological thriller into piss-take slashers that just don't really know what they're doing. They're very reckless. They seem to have no organisation. And the fact that this was part of the Odeon Scream Unseen is also disappointing, because last time they gave us ghost stories. Previously we had The Ritual. They say 5-star quality movies that's not been released. This movie came out in March in America, so why does it classed as new release for us? I feel like I'm ranting though, but I did groan when the title came up. I was hoping it would be Hereditary. Not gonna lie, that was the one I wanted. My rating for this movie is 1. I'm sorry, I just couldn't do it. You can give me all the looks of a good movie, but if you fail to give me characters and a story that makes any sense, any decision making that makes sense, you're done. It's rubbish. There is so much potential in this movie. There really was, but it failed every attempt with the characters. Let me know what you think of The Strangers Prey at Night in the comments below. Tell me if I'm wrong. But until next time, I'm going to go and do what I do best, and that is watch movies.